Where's your phone? You'll see if it shows it. I'm on there. Oh, okay. So it says invite friends here.
But yeah, the people should join on. Let's see if it's on.
Can y'all heart it up? Let me see if I can make it bigger. All right. Can y'all type? Can anybody type anything in there to me? Can y'all hear me?
Too loud.
It's too high.
It's just too high. I hear you.
Okay.
You see what I typed?
I didn't see what you typed. All right. Can y'all heart it up for me? Because I can't. If you're typing, I can't see you typing. I'm used to Periscope, and I'm used to you typing to me. So if you could just heart it up with the love button, the like button, one of the two, and just kind of let me know that you're there. All right. Okay, great. So that's how we're going to have to communicate through this process, is that you're going to have to kind of heart it up and let me know that you're there. Let me know that you're on the call with me, to let me know I'm not by myself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Again, this is new for me. So if you do type anything, maybe I can go back and look at it. Bishop said that he can see it. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I just want to say, oh, okay. Awesome. I can see you guys. It won't let me go through my phone.
Just join.
Okay, here we go. All right, I can see you guys typing from his phone. So if you're typing, I'm gonna use his phone in order to see what you're typing. So can you type on the screen? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just type on the screen. I'm ready. 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 If you could type real quick, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready. Or can you heart it up? If you can't type, just heart it up real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. Father God, I thank you. I thank you for every individual that's on this call. I thank you for everybody that decided to come to be a part of what we're doing and how we're doing it, God. I thank you that they decided to take out the time of their day, God, to spend with me, to be able to pour into them and to remind them, God, whose they are and who they belong to. But most of all, God, I speak today, God, that lives would be changed and that their hearts will be transformed, that they would be renewed, God, and be restored like never before. God, I just come tonight just to tell them the greatness that's on the inside of them. So I speak over tonight, God, over the differences and coming out of our comfort zone, oh God. I pray right now that everything that I give them, that they would be able to use to be equipped, to be transformed like never before in their lives, God. I speak over them. I decree and I declare on this call for every person. I'm seeing 7. So I believe that the number 7 is completion. So I dare you to heart it up. So God, I thank you for the completing that's about to take place in their lives right now. I thank you for the them being activated to go to the next level in their lives. So God, I speak more over this call. I speak more. Yes, I see your hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That lets me know that you're there, and let me know that you are listening, and letting me know that you're listening to what I'm about to tell you. So, Father, we say thank you. Thank you, Jesus. We give you praise. We give you glory in Jesus' name. I don't want to hold you too long on this call, but I want to let you know, first of all, welcome to my first, when you do things that are out of the ordinary, when you do things that are unknown, when you do things that are unfamiliar for you, it puts you out your comfort zone. One of the reasons, I want to be honest with you, I tell you that have joined my class, and most of you that are on here have been joining my class. If you don't know me, or if you see this video later, my name is Tanya Harden, aka The Game Changer. My goal is to get you from your pain to your passion, from your passion to your purpose, from your purpose to your promise. And the way I'm going to do that is by getting you to say yes to your next. Can you heart it up real quick? Just heart it up by pushing your love button. Just yes, I see your hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. that I'm ready. So my goal is to remind you that don't allow your pain to get you to a place to where you forget what God created you to be. The Bible says that I created you in my image. I created you for more. And so that's my goal as a game changer. I know some of you are coming on here and you're looking at the page and it says the game changer, Tanya Hart. And yes, official. It's official, you guys. I am a life coach, as well as a pastor's wife, co-pastor of the greatest church, I believe, on this side of heaven, called the New Destiny Fellowship Church down in Cold Spring, Texas. So I am on the move. God has given me some things to do. Not only that, if you're watching this replay, I am the author of There's Power in Your Pain When You Learn to Speak Life Into It. There's power in your pain when you learn to speak life into it. I'll tell you more information at the end of this at the end of this broadcast of Well to Go Get My Book, which I'm super excited. My book signing is this Friday, October the 27th at 7:30 p.m. at the New Destiny Fellowship Church. So I'm super excited about what God is doing. Now, if you're ready to go to your next, I dare you to heart it up. I see your hearts. Yeah. So that lets me know I'm not by myself. Not only am I not by myself, but I'm used to talking to you guys via Periscope. So I'm just trying some things out. I'm trying to see what platform I'm going to be using, what system I'm going to be using, which I believe I'm going to do all three, Instagram, Periscope, and Facebook Live. So again, this is something new for me, and I wanted to make it private because I want it to be personal with me and you so that we can talk a little bit and so we could chat. Unfortunately, once I learn how, I'm still learning, I'm still in the process. Can you just heart it up when you know, hey, it's okay to be in the process of learning what you're doing, learning your craft. And we're going to talk about that in just 1 second, how you need to learn your craft and know what you're doing and how you're doing it. Now, if you're on this call or you're watching this right now, yes, heart it up. I thank y'all for the hearts. It lets me know that you're there since I can't see what you're saying. But I want to be able to talk about today. I'm going to talk to you for about 45 minutes about making your dreams a reality. Making your dreams a reality. I see all your hearts, so I won't say heart it up now, but I will say breaking your dreams a reality. If you are typing or if you decided to type, what are some things that you're wanting to make your dream reality? You know, what are some things that you're wanting to do? What are some things that you feel like that within the next 4 months is something that I want to do? If there's something that you're looking to do within the next 4 months, I dare you to heart it up all over the screen real quick. There's something I want to do. There's something I'm trying to do. I want to do something within the next 4 months. If it's starting my own business, if it's starting school, if it's starting, working out and losing weight, whatever it is, yes, I want to do that. My goal tonight is to encourage you to not just dream about it, but let's start living in it. Not just talk about it, but now let's do it. Let's make it happen. So I'm coming to push you tonight. And I pray that you're ready for the push. I pray that you're ready to go forward. Right now on my side of the screen, I'm seeing all these hearts going by. So I'm hoping that's letting me know that I'm ready to be pushed. I'm ready to go to my next. I don't know what my next is. I don't even know what my next look like, but I know that there's a next for me. I know that God has something lined up for me. I know that something is about to happen in my life. Why do I know that? That's the question. Why do I know that? I know that because there's something deep down in my belly that makes me think that I'm about to get something, and I'm about to get something big. I don't know what it is. I don't know when. I don't know how, but I feel like that. And it ain't even about finances. I just feel like that there's a spiritual shift that's about to take place in my life. I come to talk to you tonight. Yes. I come to speak to you tonight, to that person that is on this call that says, I want to do something, but I don't know how to package it. I don't know how, I don't know how to bring it together. I want to speak to you tonight. I want to show you and remind you that to make your dream a reality. I'm not talking about Martin Luther King, that we have a dream. No, I'm not talking about that. Well, you can kind of close to that, but I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about that thing that you set up on the shelf. And the reason why I'm redoing this class, for those of you that already took the class, I got a lot of emails telling me that, hey, I missed it and I was kicked off and kicked on during the class. So Lady Harden, is there any way that you can add me? Can we redo the class, or is there any way that you can send me the notes that you talked about? So I decided to go ahead and do this. Not only did I decide to do it for that, but I also decided to make sure that I stay connected to you. I want to make sure that I stay connected to you just in case there are some things that you're needing from me as a life coach, not as a first lady, not as a co-pastor, no, not as that, but as a life coach. What are the things that you're needing from me? So that's the reason why I'm redoing this class. So some of the stuff that you're going to hear, if you joined me on last night, you're going to hear it again tonight. So I pray that you're empowered and encouraged to make your dreams a reality. So I'm ready to share with you. Go on and heart it up and let me know that you're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready for me to share this information with you. As soon as I can find it, Jesus. You're ready for me to share this information with you. Can someone try to type? Because I have Bishop's phone right here. So I want to see if you can type in the screen for me. Can anybody type and say hello? Hello, Game Changer. Hello, Lady Harden. I dare you to type in the screen real quick and let me know if you can do that. And if you can't, I think, do they have a thing where it says sad face? Not the love heart, but the sad face. I don't know if they have that. If you can't do it, just kind of click on the sad face for me real quick. Everybody just doing the hearts. Okay. All right. I couldn't see. You typed again? I missed it. Y'all, I have Bishop working with me.
Just scroll up.
I didn't see it.
People typing hello.
Yeah, I missed that. They didn't. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So keep giving. Oh, you can't do it. Somebody have said thank you for the sad faces. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go ahead and just start. So what I want to deal with is, what is that? What you doing? I can't do nothing. It won't let me do nothing at all. What you doing? Y'all, Bishop is doing some stuff. Give me just 1 second. It won't do it. We'll just put it back. All right. So let's heart it up. Making my dreams a reality. How many of you have put your dream, let's say you said you wanted to lose weight, you wanted to start this business, you wanted to start, what happened? That's okay. I'm good. Thank you, baby. He's trying to fix it. So you wanted to start, or you wanted to start this business, or you wanted to do all these things, heart it up. But what happened was I turned around and I put my dream on a shelf. I put it on a shelf because I felt like that there were some things that I don't know what it was, but I had to put it on a shelf because I wanted to either wait because I can do it next week, or I can do it next year, or I can do it tomorrow, or I can do it next week, or whatever. I wanted to wait and see what I could do about this. I want to come to tell you tonight that, you know what? It's time for you to take this thing off the shelf. What is the thing that makes you get to a point to why do I put this on the shelf? The very first thing that I do is that the reason why I put it on the shelf is because of fear. I dare you to heart it up real quick. Because of fear. Because of the fear of the unknown. The fear of, I don't know if this is going to work for me. The fear of, will I fail at this? The fear of, will I make a mistake? The fear of, I'm not enough for what I'm doing. The fear of, I don't get it. The fear of whatever your fear may be. So you decided to put it on the shelf because I'm fearful. I'm fearful, and fear has sunk in. So I done had this thing on the shelf 2 months. It went from 2 months to 3 months, from 3 months to a year, from a year to 2 years later, and it's still sitting there. This thing that I said I was going to do. Why do I know I was going to do it? Because I set goals. Set goals. If I was on Periscope, I'd tell you, type all over the screen, set goals. I set goals for myself to say, this is what I'm going to do. That's how I know that this is my dream. This is my vision. This is what I'm wanting to do, because I've set goals over to the side stating that this is what I want to do. And because I've written it down, because once you write it down, thank you, Dr. Connie Stewart, once I write it down, it has become real to me. See, I wrote this thing. I said, this is what I want to do, and I put it on the shelf. I dare you to heart it up real quick. That is me. I'm fearful because I've set it on Not only am I fearful, but I'm also waiting to be validated by people. Come here, validation. I've been waiting because I want to be validated by people. I want people to say that, girl, you're doing a good job. I want people to say that, girl, this is going to work. I want people to say that, girl, I'm telling you, you're going to make it happen. I want the validation of people. So because I didn't get validation and because people didn't agree with me, because people didn't think that this would work. Come on, somebody. Because people didn't think that this would work out for me. What happened was I turned around and I put it back on the shelf. Yeah, I see your hearts. I see your hearts. I put it back on the shelf because I needed validation from people. Not only did I need validation from people, but I didn't believe in me. Because I allowed fear to get in the way. I allowed, I see the O's. Yeah. So y'all feeling me right now. I allowed the O and oh my God and what they said. I allowed my fear to get in the way. I allowed the validation of people to get in the way. And I tell you guys all the time, I'm not telling you something that I heard from somebody else. This is something that I went through for myself. So I'm telling you what I went through and the reason why I put a lot of my dreams on the shelf. Can I tell you that I still have dreams on the shelf right now? I have a ministry called Daughters of Destiny that's going to help so many teenagers. Come on, somebody. And I put it on the shelf and God told me it's time for you to grab it. You tried to give it to everybody else and nothing against everybody else that did it, but it never worked out because it's not their vision. Can I tell you that your vision is not for everybody else? God gave it to you for you to do it first. I wish I was on Periscope right now because I would dare you to type all over the screen. You got to do it first. God called you to do it, but I see your hearts. I ain't missing your hearts. God called you to do it. Not only did God call you to do it, but now I'm fearful. I need validation of people. Not only validation of people, but now I've gotten to a point to where I don't believe in me because what all the chitter. Can I tell you? Don't allow clutter. Come here. Oh, for those of you that have been in my class, y'all know I'm gonna tell you, come here. That's my preaching moment. Come here. Come here real quick. Don't allow clutter, the chatter from other people to push you away from what you're doing. We're gonna talk about it in just 1 second. But not only fear, not only validation of people, not only I don't believe in me, but now my dream has become bigger than me. Oh my God. My dream, my vision has become bigger than me. What do I mean that it's become bigger than me? For some reason, I want to expand my business. I've got a business started and the business is here, but now all of a sudden I want to expand my business. I started going to college, but associate's degree wasn't enough for me. Now I feel like I need a bachelor's. Now I got the bachelor's. Now I feel like I need to get the master's. This thing got bigger than what I could ever imagine. Not only am I losing weight, but now I'm teaching others, I'm coaching others how to lose weight. The dream has gotten bigger than you. So because these things happen, because of fear, because of validation of people, because of not believing in me, and because my dream is so much bigger than me, I put it on the shelf. I dare you to heart it up if you feel me up in here. If I was in my class, I'd take it. Can I get a what? I'm going to figure out how to type and talk to y'all because I need y'all to talk back to me. But I dare you to heart it up because of all these things, I've set my vision back on the shelf. And now this joker, my vision is looking a little dusty right now. I dare you to put the sad face. Do the heart it up with the sad. I'm not the heart it up, but sad face it. If your dream is looking real dusty, it got dusty. It's been on the shelf about 3-4 months, from 3 to 4 months to a year. I dare you to sad face it. I see you. This call is for you. Yes, it is. I've been there. I've done that. Put my dreams on the shelf because of these particular things. Fear, validation of people, not only validation of people, but I don't believe in me. I told the ladies on last night that was able to listen to me was that when I became a pastor's wife, I would never forget it, that I would make this statement of, but I'm too young. Not only am I too young, but I'm not pastor's wife material. Can I ask you the question? Come on, caller Arcana. Can I ask you the question? Who told you that? Who told you that you wasn't enough? Who told you that you can make this business happen? Who told you that you can not lose weight? Who told you that? Can you hold it up for me real quick? Who told you that? Who Who told you that you couldn't do that, baby? No, God created you in his image to be able to do this. I'm not trying to pump and prime you. I'm telling you, you're looking at a girl. I'm telling you, you're looking at a girl, and it ain't just, some people might get caught up, oh, well, you know, it's because you got a book. Lies you tell. It ain't just about no book for me. It's so much other things that I'm doing right now where God is blowing my mind. I just had a meeting with my marketing team today. I had a meeting with my marketing team today, and I had to ask her this question: where do you see me? Where do you see this business going? And she started telling me, I see this, I see seminars, I see conference, I see this. I was like, whoa, I'm overwhelmed because this dream is bigger than me. So it's not just about a book for me. I'm walking in my destiny. See, let me tell you something. My women's ministry, for those of you that are watching, is called Women of Destiny. Why did I decide to go with Women of Destiny? Because I need women to be able to see their destiny through God's eyes. Why God's eyes? Because if they look at it through other people's eyes, what they're going to do is wait on validation from other people. Come here. Validation. Come here. They're going to be looking for validation from other people when they need to look at their life through God's eyes. What do God got to say about that? I don't want to make another move until God, what do you have to say about that? Because I realize that even though I got this dream, you gave it to me. You gave me the dream. So it's my decision to walk out on it. Can I tell you? Oh, okay. We're going to talk in just one second. So the last chapter in my book, I don't know if y'all can see it. Where's the last chapter? Jesus on the main line. Y'all know I'm a nut, right? Okay. The last book, I was supposed to do 7 chapters, right? Well, at the end, God told me, no, 7, you need to do 8. And I kept thinking, 8, why 8? And when I looked up the number 8, and a lot of things that I do in ministry, a lot of stuff that I've done has been birthed out in the number 8. 8 means new beginning. My conference that I do every year, which is called the Think Pink Conference. I Think Myself Happy, and I go into details on that another day. But I do that on August, in the month of August. And I realized that when I do it in the month of August, it's because it's a new beginning. This is the month that it's time to start over. And God told me, I need you to do a new beginning. Let me tell you why. He gave me this. Every chapter that I have, you will see in my book where there's I put a quote under that chapter. And this quote is, you have a fresh start because today did not start without you. Oh, I'm going to let that sit right there. You have a fresh start. You have another opportunity because the day did not start without. This day started with the day God made sure that you got another chance to wake up in the morning. So you get a fresh start. You get a do-over. You get to redo this thing again. You got to take the opportunity. It's up to you. Not trying to preach to you. I'm sorry. Preaching just in my blood. I can't help it. It's in me. I'm a co-pastor. I can't help it. But I want to remind you that this day, today started. Why did I choose Mondays? God told me Mondays because Mondays is the month where everybody, oh Lord, here we go. Here we go, Monday again. I chose Mondays when I started doing my class was because we need motivation to be able to push through the rest of the week. And I pray that those that were on my class and during my class, I pray that you were empowered. I dare you to heart it up, make a whole bunch of hearts. That you were empowered, you were encouraged like never before, to where on Monday you was able to get through the rest of your week. By the way, I need y'all to send me y'all reviews too, the ones that was in my class. But I dare you to heart it up if it changed your life. Heart it up if you like, man, I was able to push through that week. I see you. Yes, I was able to push through that week. So my goal tonight is to tell you that you have a new beginning. You have a new opportunity. You got another chance. You're breathing, you're walking, you're not in a hospital bed. You're here. You're here. So my goal tonight is to tell you, and of course, I'm going to have to give you relatable principles, and I'm going to have you guys off this call by 9:15, okay? So, relatable principles. So, one of the things that I would go over my book, I kind of went over that last night, but you will have it on Friday if you already purchased it. We'll talk about that later. So, how do I make my dreams a reality? Can you heart it up if you're ready to hear this? I'm not going to move till you heart it up. Hey, I'm ready to hear this. How I'm going to make my dreams a reality? How I'm going to make my dream? I got to make my dream. Y'all know I'm a nut, okay? I got to make my dreams a reality. I got to make my dream. Yeah. So I see you. Heart heart it up. So how do I make my dreams a reality? So I pray that you have your pen and paper, because you know if you sit down with me, you're going to need some pen and paper. I want to give you sound principles to take it to the next level. Now, I need to know that you're listening, that you're there. The first way that you do it, you got to get serious. Oh, I wish I could have a type on the screen. Get serious. You got to get serious. You got to get serious. What do you mean that I got to get serious? This is your life we're talking about. This ain't just some day-to-day thing. I told someone today, you know, I'm tired of, and y'all know I like to keep it real with you, right? I'm tired of this. Oh, 1 minute I'm doing this, 1 minute I'm not. 1 minute I'm doing this, 1 minute I'm not. We got to get out of that funk. This is your life, man. This is your life. This ain't nobody else's life. This is your life. What are you going to do with it? Do you want to leave a legacy? Do you want to leave something here for somebody else? Do you want to say that not only this is my life, but I got to get serious, and I have points within the point. So my first point is get serious. And within the get serious, this is my life. Stop playing and start praying. You can't do none of this without God. Until you get serious, the way you're going to get serious is spending time with God. I told the ladies on last night was that my day ends at 9 a.m. I'm going to say that one more time. My day ends at 9 a.m. So there's a lot of stuff that I got to get done early in the morning. I told Candace today, I said, baby, I got to get up at 4 o'clock. I got too much to do. It's too much going on. By the time 9 o'clock hit, I got schools calling, this happening. That. I don't have time to do all that. Sometimes you gotta start praying and stop playing about this thing. Do you really want more? Do you really want to go to the next level? Do you really? And that's the question you got to ask yourself. I'm sorry, and I'm not being harsh, but I'm being serious. Is this something that you really want to do? I told the ladies on last night, one thing I did with this book, it took me 3 years to write this book. Y'all, it shouldn't have took me no 3 years to write no book. When at the end in April, it took me 2 weeks to finish it. And I had 3 chapters left because I had to get serious about this thing. I had to get serious. As I told you last night, working on 2 more books. 2 more. It ain't just about books with me, but man, this thing bigger than me. You got to understand. And I'm using myself, and it's not a bragging moment. It's a daddy bragging moment. I'm using myself as an example because I realize that everything that I've been through, everything that I'm going through is to be able to help people and coach them into their next, to let them know if he did it for me, he can definitely do it for somebody else. So not only get serious about that, but I got to also get my spirit quiet. That's why I say, having a chitter chat. Girl, what's going on? Okay. Having a chitter, y'all know I'm a mess. Having a chitter chatter and all this stuff happening and different people in your ears. Sometimes you got to quieten yourself away from people. And you got to really, I showed y'all, I don't know if I can turn it around, but I have in Bishop's office, I got a couch. It's one of his chairs that they bought him at the church. And it's my place of my meditation where I quiet my spirit and I realize, okay, God, which way you want me to go? Tomorrow is going to be my day that I have to quiet my spirit. There's a lot of stuff that I got to get done, and I have a timeline that I have to do it in to make it happen. So tomorrow I got to quiet my spirit, right? Can you heart it up? Are y'all still there? Y'all left me? But I got to quiet my spirit and get in a quiet place so that I can hear from God. Because you don't want to bust a move, and you don't want to move anywhere without God. You're going to need God in every area when you start making your dreams. When you start moving in your dreams and that vision and that thing that God has set in your belly, which is called your passion. The very thing that you're passionate about is the thing that you're dreaming about. And we'll talk about that in just 1 second. All right, the second thing. So my first thing is get serious. The second thing is evaluate where you've been. Can you heart that up? Evaluate where you've been. Evaluate where you been. What do I mean by that? Evaluate where you been. You got to look at the fact that, okay, this thing that God has set in me, this thing called my dream, this thing called my vision that God has set in me, it didn't just happen yesterday. This is something that's been going on for a minute. Something that's been in my belly that I've been wanting to do. If it was start a business, it's been in my belly. Like I shared with the ladies on last night, one of the things about me writing, I started writing at the age of 19. I would write journals to Bishop and about my husband. I would write journals and I would cover him in prayer. We weren't even together. We were just friends. But for some reason, I made this green journal And in this journal, I would write letters to him. And then I started journaling. I got stats, and I wish I would have brought them in here. I got stats, you guys, from 2000 that I've written from journaling. That's how I'm going to write the book, Dear First Lady. Can I tell you the Dear First Lady is already written? Can you heart it up right there? You know, praise God with me. Yeah, Dear First Lady is really already written, because I started writing Dear First Lady when I first started. I didn't realize why I was writing it, but I was writing it to encourage myself so that I could go back and read it and remind myself, girl, don't you go off on these folks. Don't you sit up here and do nothing that's going to embarrass God. Tanya, don't you forget, Dear First Lady, learn to lean and depend on God. Don't you forget that God did this for you, and he brought you didn't see the evidence of God. You've seen him overcome in other situations. I had to write that, not realizing that it's a book now. All I got to do is take what I've written in that book and put it in another book. Can I tell you that you have the evidence of where you're going? You have the evidence of your purpose, because it's already in you. 17 years of writing, and now I got a book. I don't know if it's going to be a number one seller. I don't know. Okay. But at the end of the day, your passion is connected to where you're going. Your passion is connected from where you come from. Wherever you come from and the things that you have that you've already been doing. If that is you going to pick up the elderly and going and pick, for some reason you got a heart for elderly. One thing about me, I've always had a heart for making people have fun. I love to see other women laugh and have fun, right? So I always do different things for my ministry, which is the Women of Destiny. I try to do things so that they can do stuff different. I have a sleepover that's coming up, because that's where I come from. I remember having sleepovers with my homegirl, Isha and Charla, and all them. We would do sleepovers and just sit up there and act a nut all night. And God turned it over to this, to where now I'm doing what you call a Secret Santa sleepover. It's been an annual thing that I didn't want to be annual, but God said, okay, just, whatever. Until God said different. But because all of that is lined up, can you heart it up by letting me know that there's something in you that you did a while back, and now you're looking at it like, that is my dream. That is what I wanted to do. Now that I think about it, I look back and I evaluate where I come from, and it all makes sense now. God, that's why you gave me that. I believe eventually, okay, can I tell y'all a sneak peek about me? I believe eventually that not only am I going to have, the things that I have, but I believe, because I'm a shoe lover. I love shoes. Maybe the Lord, I don't know. Maybe the Lord may give me, a shoe company. I don't know. I'm just saying. But it can be whatever you're passionate about, and whatever you have. You got to look at those things, okay? So not only do I evaluate, does it seem like I have been here before? How long have I been wanting to do this? You got to ask yourself that question. How long have I been wanting to do this? Because every time I look up, everywhere I go, they're talking about it and I would never forget. I tell you guys before, I would never forget when before becoming a coach. It was the beginning of this year. Everywhere I go, I would go to the doctor's office. They were talking about coaches. I would be on Facebook, on Instagram, and they would be talking about coaches. Everywhere you look, you find people talking about it. Do you agree? Can you heart it up if you agree with me? Everywhere I look, they're talking about the very thing that's been in my belly, because every time I hear it, coach this, coach that, coach this, coach that. I will never forget. It's like even pastoring, and there's some things that I want to do, with pastor wives, and everywhere I go, they're talking about it. Pastor wife this, pastor wife. It's everywhere you go, you're hearing this over and over and over again. Can I tell you that's your dream, baby? Walk in it. Do it. The third thing you have to do, and the thing again, I told y'all last night, God gave me eight principles after the number 8, right? So the third thing you want to do is identify what you want to do. So now you got to get serious. You got to evaluate where you come from. Now I need to identify what is it that I want to do. I gotta make sure, because the thing is, one thing about I taught the women at my church, trust the process. And one thing, in everything that you do, you cannot go to the elevator without going to the stage. You can't do this. Your dream, and the elevator ain't gonna get it. It ain't gonna be a quick, fast, hurry thing. I was telling my marketing team today was that, I realized I'm gonna have to put the work in. I'm gonna have to take it one step at a time. I gotta identify what is it that I want to do. If I identify what I want to do, I promise you're gonna leave a dent in this world like never before. You're gonna leave a print like never before. You cannot compare yourself to everybody else and what they're doing. You got to make sure that you're being you in everything that you do. You got to identify, what am I trying to do? Like I shared with you guys, somebody asked me about how I do my conferences and how my conference, the Think Pink conference is successful. I don't know how. I just know that I got to seek God first, because I got to get serious. I got to start praying, about it. But I also I start meeting actually in November, me and my administrator, we sit down and we meet about the conference and what we're going to do. So, and this is now, the conference ain't until August. I'm serious about what I'm doing, and I'm seeking God at the same time. I'm praying about this thing. So that's the only way I can think that it's successful. I don't know about nobody else, but I don't know. I just know that I trust God, and I'm going to do whatever God tells me to do, right? So you got to identify. You got to know what you're going to do. Not only do you have to know what you're going to do, my fourth one is you got to change your circle. Let me help you. Oh, Jesus. I dare you do what the little emoji with the O. Oh, Lord. Where's she finna go? You got to change your circle. You got to change your circle. Oh, my God. If you want to get to the place that you need to get, I dare you to do oh, yeah, there we go. If you got to get to the place that you're going to get, you got to change your circle. I'm sorry. There's some places that your people can't take you, because you got to detox yourself from people that don't understand your dream. And I'm not saying change your, oh Lord, you got to change your circle. No. The ones that just don't understand your dream, because you don't got time to explain to them what your dream is. Glory. Hallelujah. You don't have time to explain to them, especially if they don't believe in it. That goes back to those people that got the chatter in your ear that's saying you can't do this, girl. I don't think that's gonna work like that. I don't know. Child, girl, you want to write a book? Oh, sugar. Why would you do that? If somebody would have told me, Tanya, why are you writing a book? Girl, you wasn't that good. And I told y'all, I shared my story with you guys about how high school and all this stuff, and I'm gonna share more on Friday, how, English was not my best subject. So if I would have went back to my English teacher, she probably would have told me, sugar, don't write that book. Whatever you do, don't you write no book. Or a friend that would tell me, you don't have time to explain to people what your dream is. You got to know what your dream is. If the people in your circle don't understand your dream and they knocking you for what you're about to do, baby, because one thing about being in a circle with people that don't understand what you're about to do, because they don't want to get out of their comfort zone of what they're doing. Can I tell you, everything that I'm doing right now is very uncomfortable. I did not want to go Facebook Live. Let's just be real. I told my people on Periscope, I did not want to go Facebook Live because I knew Facebook Live is intimidating. But look where I'm at. Side eye. Yeah, look where I'm at. I'm on Facebook Live because I have to do something different out of my comfort zone. Marketing team told me, Candace told me today, she said, Lady Harden, you're going to have to, Facebook is really where you need to be. You don't need the Periscope and keep cutting off. You don't want that. You want to give people different opportunities, different things to do. So if I'm constantly listening to people that says, no, girl, just stay on Periscope and make it private, don't worry about it. No, you got to get with people that's going to push you. That's going to tell you, girl, I love my girl, Isha. Isha has my ride or die. My girl, I love her because she pushes me. She pushes me, Lady Young. Like, I got people in my circle that push me and tell me, girl, you can do it. Lady Young called me today. Love her so much. If you're watching this, Lady Young, I love you, girl. Yes, forever. Love her. Called me today and said, I remember you calling me and telling me and crying and saying, I don't want to go to church looking like this with my face swole, crying and telling me that, girl, I don't want to do this. But because she saw the vision on the inside of me, she was like, girl, God going to turn this thing around for you. He's going to work it in your favor, and he's going to pull you out, sister. I promise you, you're going to overcome this. So I come to tell you today, change your circle from the naysayers. Get away from them. You don't need them in this season. In this season, you're going somewhere else. In this season, God want to pull you to another level, and it's going to be uncomfortable. He's going to stretch you. I ain't trying to preach to you, but my preaching, it just come over me. I know that God has more for you. And you got to be able to get uncomfortable, and it ain't going to feel good. And sometimes people in your circle are not going to understand that. So the best thing for you to do is just take a step back. Give me 50 feet. I need 50 just for a second. We'll come back and we'll be road dogs. But you got to get around people that are going where you're going. I got a meeting tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. with a coach. Man, oh my God, because I want to get with people that look like I look and going where I'm going. I want to make sure that I'm able to, man, I need to go to another level in my life. I got to get connected with people that are coaching, that are doing what I'm doing. Come on, somebody. Are y'all still there? Come on here. You got to, and I know that's a hard pill. Go on and swallow it. Just go ahead. Swallow that pill. It's a hard one to swallow because that means that I got to find new friends. I got to get with people I don't know. Glory. Swallow it. I got to get with people. Yes, you do. You want to grow. You want to go to another level. Get with people that's going, because everybody, okay, I'm out for that. All right. So get serious. Evaluate where you have been. Third thing, identify what you want to do. Fourth thing, change your circle. Fifth thing, do your homework on your dream. Do your homework. Can you heart it up? What do I mean, do your homework? You go and you research and find out what this thing that you're doing. You go and you research. I've been going to different seminars with other coaches and other things and seeing what everybody else is doing. Not that I'm comparing, because when you start comparing, you become complacent and it makes you paralyzed in where you're going. No, you want to be able to get around people and see where they're doing and see how they're doing. Research it. I looked up Lisa Nichols, the $1 Million Coach. Yes, I looked up her. I'm trying to get connected with other coaches. Come on here, because you're doing what I'm doing. So I want to get around people and I want to research what I'm doing and how I'm doing. Learn your craft. Why did I go on Periscope Live? Periscope. Why did I go? Why did I go? I went on Periscope Live because, number one, it gave me the opportunity to make mistakes, to mess up, to, find out, because some people may think, oh, well, you're just getting on Facebook or you just getting on Periscope. That got to be easy. Lies you tell. No, baby. Because one thing about this, I can save it, put it over to my YouTube channel, hold it on my YouTube channel. And guess what? You're not the only person that's going to see this. That's why every time I get on here, I'm letting you know who I am. My name is Tanya Harden. I am the game changer. My goal is, because just because you know me don't mean that everybody else do. So I'm learning my craft, learning what I'm doing, giving me an opportunity. I can't tell you how many times those of you that have been on the call with me where I made a mistake. If you didn't know it, but I did, but I got a chance to fix it on the way out. I got to make sure that I have something to drink, because your girl be coughing every now and then because you get choked. You out here, you just talking. So you get choked up. I have to learn my craft. I got to come in and make sure that I got plugs so that I can have can I be real with you? I want to help you get to your dream and learn your dream, baby. You gotta know your craft. You gotta know what you're doing. You can't just go out here and willy-nilly and don't look good. All of you that received an email from me, excuse me, sorry, my bad. All of you that received an email from me, I did my best to make sure that email was professional. You knew who I was. You knew the purpose of our call. You knew what we were trying to do. Studied my craft, because what I received from other people, the same thing I gave you, but I put it in my own flavor. Know what you're doing. Study what you're doing. Know how you're doing it. Don't just go out there and do something because the Lord told me that I was supposed, the Lord told me to start my hair business. No, go and research hair. Find out what other people are not doing. Do something different. Because, see, that's what get people when I do stuff with purpose. And one thing I was telling someone today, that one thing about me when it comes to coaching, I want to give you, when you're connected with me on this page right here that you're connected to, the Game Changer page, you're going to get quick tips on different things, or how to stay holy and horny. I mean, holy but horny, whatever. 3 tips on how to da-da-da-da. I want to make sure that I'm staying connected with you so that every time you get an opportunity, you'll be able to be encouraged and equipped to where you're gonna want to find out how to get with me. Like, okay, if I'm giving you this much information for free, let's be real. Come here. I'm giving you this much information. What is she gonna give me when I pay her? Because I got more in me, believe that. I'm not bragging or boasting, but I done been through enough hell to help you get the purpose. I am the transformation coach. I'm gonna help you. Everything about us has changed. Game changer. New Destiny Fellowship Church, changing our mind to change the world, because I want to help you change. So I'm gonna find out different ways to help you change. How to help you change by facing your pain and your sadness. How to help you change by facing your pain and your singleness. To help you change. Come on here, somebody. Know your crowd. Know what you're doing. Can you heart it up if you believe me on this call? Heart it up. Heart it up. Give me a what? I gotta know what I'm doing. I can't just rush out here and do it. Find out what everybody else is doing, and you find what you can do and its purpose, and you're walking in it. You're walking in purpose. You're doing what God called you to do. But I'm doing it with a little bit twist. When I do a Think Pink Women's Conference, I don't just do a Think Pink Women's Conference just to be doing it. Can I tell? Oh, I wish I could tell you the title next year. The next year, the title is so different. And everything that God has me doing is so different, because I don't want to do everything the same. I want you to come and wonder, what's going to happen at this conference this year? What's that? If you're wondering what's going to happen at the conference, I dare you to put an O. The little emoji O. I know that's probably ain't sounding right. Y'all know what I mean. Give me emoji O. If you want to know what's happening at the conference. Like, I want to know, like, what is it? I see you. I see you. I see you. Well, of course, I'm not going to tell you right now, but I'll tell y'all later. I ain't gonna tell you right now, but because people want to know, okay, they know that Lady Harden gonna do something totally different. Even for my sleepover, they know, hey, she gonna do something. I don't know what she got up her sleeve, man, but I know she gonna do, because I want to be different. Can I tell you, you gotta be different in your approach to your dream. The book that me and Bishop are waiting on, love you, be careful. The book that me and Bishop are waiting, we're doing a book together. I told you guys this the other night. We're doing a book together, but you know how most people do it together? Well, we're going to make it separate to where we're going to be able, in February, go on and put it on your calendar. I don't got the date yet, Sister Dendrion can tell you, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek since you're on my page. See, that's a good thing about being on my page, so you get a little sneak peek. We're doing a marriage conference for not just marriages, but for singles too. But in that conference, you're going to get 2 books, a his and a hers. Because everybody do it together. Why don't we do it separate? Because we're trying to do something different. Somebody say, oh, y'all can't say it. Just heart it up for me. Y'all can't say it, Jesus. I was going to tell you, just say different. But I dare you to heart it up. Heart it up, heart it up, heart it up. All right. Let's keep moving. Do your homework on your dream, because it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you physical pain. I told you guys on last night that there was, I don't know how many times I said, well, maybe this coaching thing ain't for me. Like, it. Can I tell you, though, your dream ain't going to be all peachy and cream lies? Whoever told you that, I come to remind you, your dream ain't going to be all that. It's going to take some work, sugar. Physically, it's going to take some work. Can I tell you, I was sharing with someone, I think I shared that with y'all last night, how I'm in my office from 6 a.m. I'll come out to go eat. So I'm in here from like 6 to 8. 8:30, then I have meetings that I have set up, and then I turn around and go from 9 to 2, and I'm either writing my book, I'm doing homework for my other coach that I'm working with right now by the name of Candace Harris. If you don't hear Candace, I love you, I love you, I love you. Her, or I'm doing different things that I have to do because I'm sitting, it takes time, physical pain, man. You go through physical. It's not going to be easy to do what you're doing, not only physical, but financially. You gotta, if you're trying to get finances in this, you gotta spend money to make money. Right now, one of my coaching, man, I got coaching sessions that I'm paying hundreds of dollars. I love you, man. Be blessed. My brother-in-law getting ready to go birthday celebration. But what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. And y'all can't even type and tell me what financially. So financially, I have to spend money to make money. The meeting that I have tomorrow, it costs me hundreds of dollars. I got to spend money to make money because your dream going to cost you something. Can you heart it up? If you believe me, your dream is going to cost you something, man. It's going to, you got to do some things to make it happen. It's going to cost you mentally. There's going to be times that you're going to want to quit because it's too much. It's overwhelming. Oh my God, this is too much for me, because your dream is, most of the time, most of you that dream big, dream big. I'll say that again, dream big. Most of you that dream big, your dream becomes bigger than you. Can I tell you, but when us started, when us starting New Destiny, God has given me validation in my approach. So you ain't just talking to some chick around the corner. You talking to a girl that can tell you started a ministry from the ground up. That ain't easy to do, baby. Started a church from the ground up with 5 people. 5 people, and now it's over 200 members and 80 to 90 people in the seat on every Sunday. Come on here, come here. So you ain't talking to somebody that's around the way. You talking to a chick that can tell you gonna cry, you gonna want to quit, you gonna want to walk out. People ain't gonna like you. People gonna roll it. They gonna be mad at you when you grow. They gonna be mad at you when you're down. They gonna be. You might as well give them something mad about. Like I told y'all on last night. And if I'm talking loud, I'm sorry. I'm a loud girl. Okay. I'm radical, can't help it. But like I told you on last night, if God is going to use someone, he might as well use me. If God is going to use someone, he might as well use you, woman of God, man of God that's watching this. He might as well use you, because at the end of the day, you can take that pain. You can be in the furnace fire. You can go through because you're stronger. God knows that you can handle it, but you got to know that you can handle this. If you want your dreams to become a reality, you're going to have to go through some hell, baby. You're going to have to bite your tongue. You're going to have to close your mouth. You're going to have to walk away. You're going to get spit on. Come on, somebody. You go, that's that preachment in me. That's the preachment. You're going to be spit on. You're going to be talked about. They not going to like you. They going to find every niche, everything about you because you're growing. Why she growing like that? What's she doing? Well, she thinks she all that. Oh, well, get over it. Move forward. Can you heart it up real quick? Can I get a what? Move forward. Move forward. Don't worry about what they got to say about you. Don't you know, like I told you before, that people are fickle? 1 minute they with you, 1 minute they not. 1 minute they got your back, 1 minute they... Can I tell you that you're fickle? I'm fickle because we're human. And we don't understand some of the things that we do towards people. So everybody's not going to believe in your vision. Can I tell you right now, I'm ready for it. Oh, come here. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, I want to get done with you guys. If you're enjoying this, I dare you to heart it up real quick. If you're enjoying this, because we started a little bit late and y'all know I go an hour. So if you're enjoying this, heart it up, heart it up. I see your hearts. I see your hearts. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Can I tell you this? I'm waiting. I know that this book, that there's going to be critics. Let me tell you why I know this. Let me tell you, critics, there's going to be people that's going to say, oh my God, that girl, you don't even need to read that book. That book ain't about nothing. Girl, don't even, she wasn't even talking about no power and pain. That's foolery. Don't even watch it. I'm ready for it. Can I tell you why I'm ready for it? Because I did my research. Come here. Oh, I feel glory in my office. Come here. Well, I did my research. When you look up T.D. Jakes got a book called Manpower, something like that. And I did the research. Can I tell you that he had critics? Come here. Paula White. Can I tell you she got critics? All the books that she didn't wrote. Can I tell you, even Steve Harvey? I'm not saying that I'm them. That's not what I'm saying. Please don't get it. I understand, baby. Steve Harvey don't even got to put certain things. I had to research on how to write my book, write the title, not just have a title, but have also a subtitle. I had to learn all that. But Steve Harvey don't got to do it. Steve Harvey, his name speaks for itself. But guess what? He still got critics. Even on the book, Think Like a Man, whatever. Even though he done made millions of dollars off of it. So guess what? People, I'm ready for it. Is it going to hurt? Yes, it's going to hurt. I was told, whatever I do, the first month, don't even look at what people got to say about my book. Because I did the research. I don't even want to see what people are going to say about my book. But guess what? If I wouldn't have moved out on my dream, if I wouldn't have made this decision to go ahead and do this, because I knew that it comes with it. Your vision comes with the cost, man. Your vision comes with the cost. It's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you something. All right. 6. Okay, the first thing I said was get serious. The second thing I said, evaluate where you have been. Third thing I said was identify what you want to do. Fourth thing, change your circle. Fifth thing, do your homework. Sixth thing, know you have to check your belief system. You're going to have to check your belief system especially if you're doing dreams with an S. If you're doing a lot of things, there's a lot of things that I'm working on. Like I told you before. So if I'm doing a lot of things, so that means that, hey, okay, this is gonna, yeah, I got to do a self-check. Do I still believe in me? Do I still believe in what I'm doing? Do I still believe in my dream? Do I still believe that it's going to work? You got to remind yourself that I got to check my belief system because, you know, faith without work is dead. I got to put in the work. The seventh thing I have to do. Oh, I'm ready for this one. If you're ready for this one, I dare you to heart it up. I'm ready to tell you this. I'm going to wait on it, but this is my favorite one. This is number 7. I got one more and we're done. One more and we're done. Can you heart it up if this is helping you? I'm sorry. Can you heart it up as, amen. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Dreamers. Oh, glory. Dreamers don't mind failing forward. Yes, that's what I said. Dreamers don't mind failing forward. Dreamers don't mind failing. I shared with you guys on last night how, man, it's so much that I done failed at. I done made mistakes at as a pastor's wife, as a mother. I would never forget, and I shared this with you guys on last night, how I did this thing for pastors' wives. Oh my God. Everybody enjoyed it. It was such a disaster for me. It was not right because God told me, it goes back to getting serious and spending time with God and knowing what you're supposed to do, right? God told me that I was supposed to be the speaker, but because I didn't believe in me, come here. Come here. That's that preachment moment. I don't even know if that's a word, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's that co-pastor coming in me. Come here. I didn't believe in me. And so I chose to get someone else that I believed in. And I had them come and speak to the ladies. And I felt this big when I got through. Because I didn't believe in me. Because I didn't think that I had enough information. I didn't think that, you know, I had been through enough. I was only a pastor's wife for about 4 years. But right after I did that, I failed though. And it was okay. It was a great learning experience. I fell forward. See, being a dreamer, you don't mind falling forward. I found out later, I had a young lady call me a pastor's wife, and she's been a pastor's wife for 19, 20 years. And she called me and she was crying and had some stuff going on or whatever. And I started telling her some stuff that I went through when we first started ministry, and she was mind blown. She had never been through what I had been through. Can I tell you? Oh, pause, park right there. Yeah. Can I tell you? I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna have you off the phone by 9:20. Okay. I know I'm skip. Just pray for me. If you're enjoying it, go and heart it up. Go and heart it up. I'm probably going over my little minutes because I need to talk to you for a minute. I need to talk to your spirit man and let you know that it's okay to fail. It's okay to mess up, but it's all about what you learn in the process. I learned in the process that because remind you, even though I did that, can I tell you I'm going to do it again? Yes, I am. I'm going to do it again. I have a meeting with my administrator again in November. And this is my meeting where we plan for the entire year. And she already know. I told her I'm doing it again. I'm going to have a meeting where I'm going to sit down and I'm going to pour into pastor's wife. Why? Because I've been through some stuff that can help them. I've been through some stuff that can tell them that I did everything that I could not to put my hands on nobody. And I had a right. I had every right that I should have, whatever. Should have, could have. I could have. I had every right. But at the end of the day, I didn't, because I had enough God sense. Come here real quick. I had enough God sense. What do I mean God sense? You know how most people say good sense? I had enough God sense to know that, God, if I do this, that you would allow everything in my house to be messed up. I had enough God sense. I have enough God sense to love every woman in my church, to know that they're hurting, to know that I'm here for them regardless if they don't. Man, I got enough God sense to know that I don't want to do anything to embarrass God. Do you have enough God sense to know that, God, I'm going to try this and I'm going to make this happen? To know that I must believe in you and know that you got me at the end of the day, that you will make my enemies my footstool. Yeah, I got enough God sense. So because I got enough God sense, that means that God can use me however he pleases. Here I am. I have enough information. And I found myself saying that I didn't have enough. that I'm young. I'm just 37. I know I sound like a 60-year-old, but I'm just 37. I'm a young chick. I graduated in 98. I'm a 90s baby. I'm young. But can I tell you this real quick? Come here. Can I tell you real quick? It doesn't matter. There's no age on what God has for you. There's no limit on what God has. Your wisdom and your experience has enough. God validated you through your experience. God validates me through my experience and the hell that I've been through. God validates you through your experience. Your age don't mean nothing, baby. Age ain't nothing but a number. Come here, Aaliyah. That's for my 90s folks. Come here, Leah. Yeah, age ain't nothing but a number. All right. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that pastor wife thing again. Yes, I am. Glory. Now, I may have my spiritual mother come down because, she's a woman of wisdom, but I'm going to be the speaker. I'm going to be the main one. And I refuse to let God whoop me. So don't be okay with falling forward. Can you heart it up? Be okay with falling forward. Fail forward. Dreamers don't mind failing forward. Lastly, another favorite, number 8. Here we go. New beginning. Last one. Heart it up if you're with me. New beginning. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Complacency is the thief of your dream. You know that shelf I told you about earlier, that you got that dream that's sitting over there on that shelf? Woo! Glory to God. Complacency is the thief of your dreams. So, woman of God, man of God, if you don't take this thing off the shelf, I said earlier, God, if you're going to use someone, it might as well be me. Can I tell you, if you don't take this thing off the shelf, that God will give it to somebody else and let them run with the vision. And you turn around. Have you ever made this statement of, oh my God, I thought about making that? I had a friend, and I ain't gonna say who, but I had a friend say, that they thought about making this toothpaste thing and a toothbrush thing and something, and they looked up and somebody else had made it, had invented it, and they was like, I thought about doing that. Complacency will steal your dreams. Complacency will snatch everything from you. Don't be complacent. So I'm done. Number 1, get serious. Number 2, evaluate where you have been. 3, identify what you want to do. 4, change your circle. 5, do your homework on your dream and count up the cost, because it's going to cost you something. 6, know your belief system. Do a self-check on your belief system. Every time you want to give up and throw in the towel, do a self-check. A belief that, Lord, do I still believe in this? Okay, I got to still believe in this. Because you can't be a part of nothing if you don't believe in it. I tell people all the time, New Destiny ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't for New Destiny. If you don't believe in where you're at, if you don't believe in what you're doing, man, it's not going to work. If I don't believe in being a coach, if I don't believe in what I'm doing, I'm not going to respect my brand. I'm not going to respect what I'm doing. I got to believe in it. 6, 7, dreamers don't mind failing forward. Go ahead. Try it. All they can do is say yes or no. I sent Carla Cannon, I shared with the people the other day, and I'm going to let you go. I shared them with this, was that Carla Cannon, she is one of my, oh my God, like my unknown mentor. In my book, I write to her, and I told her, I said, Carla Cannon, I sent her a message, and I gave to her, and I kind of shared that on another thing, and we'll talk about that another day. But I gave to her, my first amount of seed that I had for my books, and I sold into her. And when I sold into her, I sent her a message, and I told her, Carla Cannon, I just want to let you know you have been an inspiration to me. You have helped me. Because of you, now I'm a coach. Because of you, all these things, right? Carla Cannon, come here. Carla Cannon emailed me back, and she said, hi, Tanya, thank you for sending me that. You changed I thank you for letting me know how I changed it, whatever. But then she turned around and said, can you mail me your book? Come here. You ain't hear me. I need you to, if you feel me, I need you to heart it up. What do I mean? Carla Cannon said, can you mail me your book? I'm talking about a woman that has 8 books written. that has 8 books. She has a publishing company. And not only that, she was like, I want to coach you. Come here. Come here. I want to coach you. Who does that? Okay, but because I had enough belief in me and I didn't wait on the naysayers and who said it, should I send her this? Oh my God, what should I do? You know, I'm gonna ask Bishop. No. I tagged Bishop in the email and said, hey, look what I've done, because I want to sow into her, because I want to sow where I'm going, right? I want to sow where I'm going. So, Carla Cannon, a book will be going out tomorrow morning to North Carolina. Come here, somebody. Come here. She's going to have my book. I don't know what God is going to do with that, but I believe that something can be. What can happen? I'm dreaming big. Come here. I'm making my dreams a reality. I reached out to someone that's doing what I'm doing, going where I'm going. So I'm going to push God, whatever you do in this. I don't know how you're going to set this up. I don't know what you're going to do with this, but I believe that favor is on the way for me. I don't know how, but it may be through her. And if it ain't God, I did what you told me to do. You got to make sure that you walk in your dreams and don't wait on nobody else. Do what you got to do to make it happen. Just do it. So with that said, I pray that you was encouraged. I pray that you have been pushed tonight. And I dare you to heart it up. If you've been pushed tonight, if you feel like, oh my God, like at the edge of your seat, like, man, I got to do this. That was my goal, baby. My goal was to let you know, baby, you can do this. You can make this happen. I'm even feeling a push on for myself that tomorrow I got some things that I got to set up in place that I got to make sure I write down. How much am I going to do? What am I going to do? I want to be able to push you. But can I tell you this? That your push don't have to stop here. It don't have to stop here. I'm willing to coach you one-on-one, have a one-on-one session with you, not just a one-on-one session, a group session with you, whatever it is that you want. I want to be able to push you into your next. If you want to know, how do I start this? How do I do this? What goes on? Man, let me know. Email me, Team Harden at thegamechanger.com. Like, email me. Let me know what you need. I can help you go to the next level, but you got to want it. You got to want it. So I encourage you. I pray that your life has been changed on tonight. If your life's been changed, I dare you to heart it up, and I'm gonna let you guys go. And just this session, I'm not saying, oh Lord, my life. No. I hope you've been. I feel like when you have a car and you gotta go, your car won't start, and I wish somebody could tell me what that is. And you go get recharged. I hope you've been recharged. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. I hope you've been recharged. I hope you've been rejuvenated. And I hope you are ready to go into your next. God, I don't know what that is, but God, I'm ready. Whatever it is you have for me, I want to get what you have for me. God, if it's the losing, I want to get what you have for me. Whatever you have for me, I want it. So you stay encouraged. You stay empowered. This Friday, 7:30 p.m. at New Destiny Fellowship Church. If you do not know where New Destiny Fellowship Church is, we are located in Cold Spring, Texas. If you are familiar with that, come out. I will be signing my books personally, signing and taking pictures and loving on people. Like I told you, we have some special things set up for you. So come relax. It's going to be really laid back. Like I told y'all, I gave y'all a little sneak peek of the stuff we're going. I'm different, right? I shared with the ladies on last night how I shared with Dr. C how I'm doing my book signing, and she was like, oh my God, that's so out of the box. So come find out how is it out of the box. If you already know, don't tell nobody. But yeah, I want y'all to come. But come be a part of that with us. It's going to start at 7:30 p.m. Come ready. I would love to see you there to just, again, hug on you, kiss on you, and most of all, sign my books personally to you. If you have not ordered your book, the books will go off sale on Friday. They will be $15. As of right now, they're $12.99. You can order them at www.ndscworldchangers.org. So I'm done. That's all I have. If you've been encouraged and you've been empowered, can you heart it up one more time since you can't talk to me or anything like that? Heart it up one more time. Let me know that you guys enjoyed this. I love you guys. Walk in your vision. Walk in the things that God has for you. Turn your pain into purpose. Turn your passion into your promise. Turn the things that God wants you to do. Make your dreams a reality. He's done it for me. My dreams, I'm watching them unfold every day. And it is an amazing thing to see. And I want to see the same thing for you. Stay connected with me. Stay on this page. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be posting some free information, some, I forgot what they're called, but I'm going to be posting those things on here every now and then, probably once a week, just to encourage you and to empower you. I will be going live. I think it's Thursday. Not here, but I'm be going Facebook Live to push people to come to my book signing. And then I have some more stuff that's up my sleeve. So I'm excited about this weekend as well. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining. I love you. I love you. I love you. Remember, at the end of the day, there's power in your pain when you learn to speak life into it. You guys stay blessed. Be blessed. Love you much. The Game Changer, Tanya Harton. God bless you.